good, y'all? I'm Jerry, about to check out 10 WWE wrestlers who are undefeated in 2023. This video is by Cultaholic Wrestling. That's incredible. That's an incredible streak right there, because 10 wrestlers who are currently undefeated since the year has started. We are currently at the end of May. Like in a couple of days will be the end of May, going into June. So it's going like this month 5, going into month 6 out of 12 months of the year, and nobody has lost. Only 10 wrestlers are undefeated. So we're about to see who these wrestlers are and check out this video. Let's go.
Going undefeated in wrestling for any length of time is a sign that the promotion you work for has some serious faith in you.
I want to say,
like
well, I was going to say Jay Gargill, but
all
she ain't
had
in the WWE.
fantastic unbeaten runs as fans excitedly anticipated who would be the first
Bianca Belair undefeated.
down. In all three of those cases, the result was a bit of a
Roman, of
disappointment,
course.
but we move on. We are almost halfway through 2023, and several WWE wrestlers are yet to taste defeat. And you know what? We don't just mean on TV either. These guys and gals haven't even lost on house shows yet.
For real?
This year.
I know Bianca Belair and Roman.
From Cultaholic
They like
Wrestling,
number 2.
and these are 10 WWE wrestlers who are currently undefeated in 2023.
Who's number 10?
Join us. Number 10, Ronda
Rousey.
Former UFC star
She ain't really wrestled
rounded
that
out
much this year.
2022 with a loss to Charlotte Flair as the Queen returned to WWE and immediately took Ronda's SmackDown Women's Championship. Did Rousey try and get the belt back? Nope. Instead, she started buddying up with fellow ex-MMA fighter Shayna
Great
Baszler,
decision
which
by
turned
WWE
out
to keep her out of the title
profitable
picture.
move for Rousey. They wrestled their first match as a team in 2023 against Natalya and Shotzi on an episode of SmackDown. The contest actually went a little while, 12 minutes in fact, before Rousey won the match by tapping out Shotzi. The former tank driver was replaced by Tegan Knox for 2 more losses to Rousey and Baszler on the house show circuit. Then at WrestleMania 39, the duo were victorious in the Women's Tag Team Showcase match after Ronda waltzed in and won the bout with her very first move.
For real?
Honestly, you just have to admire the hustle. Number 9,
Bad Bunny, yeah.
Right, before you
He's
get angry
undefeated.
and tell us where we can shove
He only
our
had one
stupid
match
list,
this
go
year.
back and watch Bad Bunny's match from Backlash and then tell me he doesn't deserve to be classed as a wrestler. The
You want to say Pat McAfee if you want to consider
wrestling
wrestler?
against Damian Priest in their San Juan street fights. He put in one of the best celebrity wrestling performances of all time and even took a bloody elevated Falcon Arrow. You wouldn't catch me doing that, mainly because I would never be asked to wrestle on a WWE show, but still, with the help of the LWO, Carlito, and Savio Goddamn Vega, Bunny managed to overcome the Judgment Day member. As
That
this is his only
Puerto
match
Rican
in
crowd
WWE
was
so
just
far this year,
on
his
10
winning
the whole
record
night. That's like one of the best crowds I've seen in a long
in fact,
time.
he's 2-0 in both of
They
his
made the
matches
pay-per-view that
in
night,
WWE,
along with the
as he and
wrestlers.
Priest teamed up to beat The Miz and John Morrison at WrestleMania 37. His only loss came during the 2022 Men's Royal Rumble match,
That don't
where he
count.
was eliminated by Brock Lesnar. No shame in that, plus he did make it to the Final 5, which has got to count for something.
Yeah,
Number
as a
8,
celebrity.
Wesley is the first of a few reigning champions who have notched up an impressive number of wins in 2023 thus far. He is, of course, the current NXT North American champion and won the belt back at Halloween Havoc last year. Since that day, he has lost just one match, a tag affair from November 2022, pitting him and Bron Breakker against Pretty Deadly. Yes, boys. He's wrestled 7 times in front of the cameras this year, including on 2 NXT specials. The first was a title defense against Dijak at Vengeance Day, and the second was the fatal 5-way match at Stand and Deliver. He's also notched up 8 victories at house shows against names like Malik Blade and Joe Gacy.
Okay.
The maths wizards among you will have worked out that Lee's overall win-loss record for 2023 thus far is an astonishing 15-0. And you know what? I don't see Lee losing that belt anytime soon, so we could be looking at a much larger figure come the end of the year. Although knowing my luck, they'll probably have Von Wagner beat him for the belt the week this video goes live. Number 7, Scarlett. Don't worry, I'd forgotten Scarlett had wrestled a match this year as well. Before she joined WWE in 2019, the woman formerly known as Scarlett Bordeaux was an established name outside of the McMahon Empire. She wrestled her first match back in 2012 and would go on to perform for promotions like Ohio Valley Wrestling, Impact Wrestling, and Ring of Honor. She also once gave a lap dance to Scott Steiner, putting her in the same class as Stacy Keibler and probably 1,000 other women in the United States alone. Despite sharing the ring with the likes of Athena, Shotzi and Melina, WWE have kept Scarlett's in-ring involvement to a minimum since she re-signed with the company in 2022. She didn't wrestle on TV at all in her return year, but did get to step between the ropes on the very first SmackDown of this year. Alongside her real-life hubby Karrion Kross, Scarlett took on Madcap Moss and Emma in a mixed tag team battle of the couples. After 3.5 minutes of fairly tame action, Kross beat Moss, hey that rhymes, with a cross-jacket submission hold to win the match for himself and his significant other. Number 6, Lita.
Lita, undefeated,
and the world's leading thong expert, sorry Cisco, Lita has managed something quite
former
incredible in
tag team
2023.
champion.
She has managed to lose a championship without actually losing a match. The star made her presence known when she assisted Becky Lynch during a steel cage match with Bayley on a February edition of Raw. Later that same month, she would compete in her first match of the year by joining Lynch to challenge Dakota Kai and Io Sky for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Lita secured the belts after Trish Stratus got involved on her team's behalf. This led to all 3 members of Damage Control taking on Lynch.
That match was pretty good at WrestleMania.
WrestleMania 39. In what was shockingly only her second bout at the show of shows, Lita helped her team.
Shouldn't they have 2 WrestleMania matches?
A week after Mania, Lita was supposed to defend the belts against
WrestleMania 18.
Raquel Rodriguez, but was taken out backstage before the bell.
Damn, Lita.
Stratus stepped in on
Lita deserved better.
lost the match and then turned heel. Can't lose a match if you're not in it. Smart thinking, Lita.
Damn.
Number 5, Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes' last match in NXT was a loss to Joe Gacy on November 8th. He then went on a hiatus for about 6 months before turning up again as part of the most recent draft. What was he doing all that time? Oh, he was getting absolutely swole. Fair excuse.
That's
The
Cameron
former
Grimes.
Trevor Lee actually returned to the ring before he got back on TV as he wrestled a SmackDown Dark match against Hit Rose Ashante the Adonis back in February. Grimes won the match, but then disappeared again for another 3 months. Talk about momentum. The GameStop multi-millionaire made his official SmackDown debut on the May 12th edition of The Blue Show when he was confronted by Baron Corbin. After Baszler insulted him about being picked last in the draft, Grimes challenged him to a match right then and there. Then they had the match, which Grimes won in about 7 seconds. And you know what? This means that Grimes has an average of 17 wins this year per minute of TV time.
Okay.
Isn't that fun? Number 4, AJ Styles. Here's a top tip for you.
AJ just came back.
To not lose any matches is to get injured and then not have to wrestle.
He just came back from injury.
AJ Styles took this advice when he broke his ankle in December of last year. The injury took him out of action for about 6 months.
He just came back.
Up just in time to be drafted to SmackDown. On his first night back in the ring on the 12th of May episode, Styles competed in and won not 1 but 2 different matches. The first was a triple threat, also featuring Edge and Rey Mysterio, which allowed Styles to progress
Edge
to
and
the
Rey
main
Mysterio
event. A one-on-one
in the
victory
match
over
on
Bobby Lashley
SmackDown.
secured the phenomenal one.
That is
his spot
crazy.
in the
In
finals of the
2023.
World Heavyweight Championship tournament at Night of Champions. Can't wait for this list to be immediately out of date when he loses to Seth Rollins. AJ then got extremely lucky as he won his next 2 matches via DQ. These were both US title matches against Austin Theory at back-to-back house shows, which the champion chickened out of by getting himself disqualified. Number 3, Bray Wyatt. Remember when Bray Wyatt...
Bray had no matches. He only had 1 match.
Remember when we were all so hopeful? Doesn't that seem like a life?
He had 1 match at
Since making his triumphant return,
what was that?
Extreme Rules
Elimination Chamber?
Wyatt hasn't actually been beaten at all. He didn't wrestle on TV at all that year. Instead,
WrestleMania,
picking up wins
one of
over
them.
Jinder Mahal at non-televised events. His first 2023 match was at the Royal Rumble, where he beat LA Knight in the
Royal
much-loved
Rumble.
Mountain Dew Pitch Black match. Well, much loved if you work for Mountain Dew. Bray worked with Knight exclusively since then, beating him on 7 more occasions at several house shows in February. And then, he just vanished. We simply haven't seen the Eater of Worlds since before WrestleMania, keeping his winning record.
I need a world.
intact. When will Wyatt return to the ring? Will he return to the ring at all? At this moment, nobody can say for sure. However, if he does come back, I have just one request. Please keep him away from LA Knight. He deserves better. Number 2, Roman Reigns.
Of course.
Sometimes it feels
So Bianca
like
gotta be
WWE
number 1.
would like you to believe that Roman Reigns' last loss came at the hands of Baron Corbin way back in 2019. In actuality, that was his last pinfall loss. His most recent singles defeat was at Royal Rumble 2022, when Seth Rollins beat him by DQ. He also lost that tag team match to John Cena and Kevin Owens, remember? The Tribal Chief is actually unbeaten in 2023 thus far. He has won all 4 of his matches, 3 of which have been pay-per-view main events for the undisputed Universal Championship. The first was at Royal Rumble, when he defeated Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn's chair shot to the back set up Reigns' next match when he defeated his former Bloodline buddy in his hometown of Montreal. And then, of course, there is the big one, WrestleMania.
That right there, that hurt. That hurt. Cody should have won that match.
Thought it was going to end here. Reigns' 3-year run of dominance at the top of the card. But what happened instead? Rhodes got punked out by Solo Sikoa and then upstaged by a rubber chicken. And Roman continues to reign. Number 1, Bianca Belair.
Yeah.
If you are wearing socks right now, then prepare to have them blown off by this insane number. Since the beginning of 2020,
that's my baby.
Bianca Belair has gone undefeated in 35 different matches. 35 matches? How is that even possible? Did she go to the Hulk Hogan School of Time Travel or something? In terms of high-profile televised matches, Belair has appeared on 3 different WWE pay-per-views this year. She defended the Raw Women's Championship against Alexa Bliss at Royal Rumble, then retained over Asuka at WrestleMania, and then overcame some significant boos to walk out of her Backlash match with Io Sky with the belt still around her waist. Seriously, what did she do to upset Puerto Rico so much? She has also defended the title on Raw a few times, beating Bliss again and surviving a triple threat with Bayley and Becky Lynch. The closest that she has come to losing her perfect record came at 2 different house shows where she fought Bayley to a no contest on both occasions. A record-setting champion who is undefeated this year so far and who seems to be a genuinely lovely person. Makes you sick to your stomach, doesn't it?
Alright, y'all, another great video, man. Let me know down below in the comments of what y'all thought of my reaction to this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.